Hey guys, so I am at the gym. I am walking. I've walked 0.75 miles. I lifted some weights earlier and my speed is 2.2. Now, I haven't done a walk and talk in a really long time. Thank you, Bounce Off, for pointing that out. And one of the things that I realized when I was walking today is I felt kind of out of shape. It's kind of strange how things just kind of add up. You know, positive changes and negative changes. Fitness is one of those things that's very unforgiving. So for instance, right? Let's say if I'm cleaning up a kitchen. If I pause and I don't go into that kitchen, everything that I put out is gonna stay there, right? It's not gonna really accumulate more, except maybe some dust or maybe some bugs if I didn't put away food. But other than that, things kind of stay the same. Fitness is something that's very unforgiving. If you do not work out, it shows on your body, it shows on your energy level, and I think it also shows on your mental state. So I'm not very happy that I haven't been working out, but keep in mind, right? Kind of a lot of the things that I had going on in terms of routine got broken once you travel, because then you see, oh, I want to try all these different foods. Oh yeah, I'm not really going to do a walk and talk for a long period of time because yeah, you don't really want to walk around for about an hour aimlessly. I'm trying to cut down my content too for that kind of thing. But it got me thinking. So when I was doing my runs, when I was doing my walk and talks, when I was lifting weights, I was feeling a lot better. Obviously, I'm a little off track because of traveling and because I haven't fit into my schedule. And it's a little embarrassing to say that, but I think that this is something that's shared by a lot of people. Sometimes people have these like New Year's resolutions, and then they go at it and they're like, ooh, I feel good working out. Life happens, they fall off track, and then sometimes whatever weight they lost, it piles back on. It's not a good feeling. People start thinking to themselves they're a loser because they had this goal in mind, they had a setback, and they didn't go forward. In fact, they just let fear kind of hold them in place, or worse, they start gaining more weight. So this is what I wanted to say. I think winners win because they keep at things consistently, and if they fall off the bandwagon, they're like, okay, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna charge forward, and I'm gonna recognize how I failed and try to be better. A loser, quote that, especially one who is stuck in their head, maybe has like depression and stuff, they just kind of think, I don't want to put myself in a risky position. I don't want to put myself in a comfortable position. And then they find that they don't get the body they want. They start gaining weight. And then it starts eating at them psychologically. And they don't feel happy with themselves. And then they'll see these people who go on in life seeming like they're winning. They have great bodies. And sometimes envy kicks in. And you can be envious all you want in the world, but if you don't actually do the actions to make your own body better or make your own life better, you're not going to get anywhere. That's what I've learned the hard way. So I'm going to start working out again more. And I just want to say thank you to like Bounce Off and some of you guys who kind of like gently reminded me, Erica, what about your walk and talks? Because yeah, I looked in the mirror and I wasn't too happy about it. I was like, I look more padded out because of all the carbohydrates and the cookies and the pancakes, and my breakfast is normally not so carbohydrate loaded. You can see in my community post what my normal breakfast is. It's basically salad or eggs and chicken. It's very low carb, so I don't have the carbohydrate padding. But the good thing is that I know I can drop the padding as soon as I cut down my carbohydrates or go back to a more low carb diet. And that just works for me. So I wouldn't recommend low carb for everybody, but I do think people benefit from going lower carb because as much as people think I don't gain weight, I actually do get more padded easily, just simply with the addition of carbohydrates. I have family members in Hawaii. They're lean and trim, and the only thing that they really change in their life is they cut their carbohydrates. They stopped eating rice. Yeah, that's it. So that's what I wanted to say. I hope all of you guys are moving forward in your life. If you've stumbled, it's okay. You know, it's okay to be a loser, but just don't stay as a forever loser. And I've said that before my stream, but hopefully with this 5-minute stream, it's a little shorter, and you guys just kind of accept, if you guys are not where you want to be, or if you're not on the path that you want to be, don't be afraid to just jump on it. And if you fall a little short like I did with my exercise, get back on the train. Get back on the train. Say like, frick, I was exercising, or I got lost in my head or whatnot, or life came at me and I didn't prioritize certain things, and I'm a little embarrassed. But the faster you get back on that train of like moving forward, the faster you'll find yourself thinking at the end of the day like, I think I'm getting on it closer on the steps to becoming a quote winner. And I want to see more people having that kind of mentality where they say, I'm a person who's working on myself actively, falling a little short, but I do want to quote win at life, rather than saying I give up on life, I suck, I am who I am. Because from what I found in my life is that the people who really stand out are the people who don't let kind of mental constraints get to them. Like if they have feelings, like they feel like they can't do it, it like the feelings are there, but their actions say like, I'm just gonna break through that wall. And these people have a lot of mental fortitude, and I really, really respect that. And they don't get success, in 1 day, 2 days, but as years go on with the whole baby steps, they find that they're in a much better place mentally, physically, financially. And this is not just all from working out, but I think exercising gives people more energy, and it also gives them the confidence to pursue certain goals. So for instance, if you are losing weight, you might say, okay, well, I want to look better, so let me get a better haircut. Let me take care of my skin more. Okay, let me make sure I have a good diet because I know how I used to be before, and I want to have progress forward. So that's why I think sometimes when people talk about chads, you know what I'm talking about? Like chads, like those enviable guys. It's not just like the guy just has like one thing. It's like he has a charisma too, right? He's not just like a wallflower or something, but that charisma comes from taking care of oneself. So that's all I wanted to say. Try work on yourself, work on your goals, and I will do so on mine. So it's not going to be perfect, but if I stumble and if you stumble, acknowledge it and just move forward. See ya.